Today's gonna be a scrap video. I got lots of copper and lots of brass from my last dumpster dive video. It's taken a long time to upload. It's like an hour and a half long. It's just jackpot after jackpot, gold and copper and brass and textbooks and night vision goggles and all kinds of stuff. So this video might come out first. What I'm doing here is these are the books that weren't worth much on Amazon, so I donated to the library. But I seen they put a sign over here that said don't donate stuff there, so I'm gonna actually go inside. These are all nursing books. I'm going to verify that they want them, so I may have been giving out bad information. If you donate books to the library, you might actually want to go inside and ask them if they want them first. Let's see these libraries. Oh, it's temporary closed. That's why they had a sign. Well, they said they don't want them, so let's get to the scrap show. Well, if I can make it back to the storage unit, it's that time of year. These things will be all over the place if you're good with small engines and stuff. You could probably fix those up and sell them if you wanted. It is that time of year. People will be digging into their storage sheds and whatnot, and it won't start, so it just goes in the garbage, right? Or on a curb on the side of the street, or obviously next to the dumpster. I have a feeling this video is going to upload before my last video. It's like an hour and a half long. That's a Kirby vacuum. I have one like that in my apartment. That was like $1,000 machine, but someone had already taken the bag. And that's weird how they cut it off there like that. And the roller. So that's just going to the scrapyard. You could part that out, sell it on eBay for sure if you wanted. But I'm just getting rid of stuff. And I got all this nice copper in here and brass. And it was a great video. If you want to watch it, it's going to be in my next video after this one. Unless I come home and it's already uploaded. But this is going to be a shorter video, so it'll upload real fast. Score, and galore. Score, and some more. Got all kinds of stuff in there. Even got a fancy bottle of water. Scrap doesn't get much better than that. What do you think? Giant chunk of copper, giant chunk of brass. I'm gonna have to actually cut that hose off of there before I cash it in the scrapyard, but I'll get brass for that giant piece. And look at this stuff. I'm gonna run down to the scrapyard and sell it to you there. I see the comment quite often people saying, why don't I separate this out, just take in one thing at a time. That's not a bad idea, but I like my videos also to be kind of informative to the new people. And if I just take in a big load of aluminum, what's my video going to be? Here's my load of aluminum. The end, right? So that's one thing I like to do. I like to have some sort of value in my videos besides just the show and tell. But some sort of education or information, or help people make a couple extra dollars. Look at all this good stuff in here. It's just a wonderful video. Wonderful video. It's brass and copper and just what do you think about that? If you like dumpster diving videos, be sure to catch my next video. They don't get a whole lot better than that for the amount of time I spent doing it. This was a brand new MacBook cord that came straight out of the box unused. I generally will not try to sell things like this, but I'm gonna look at the price of that on eBay. It's brand new. Let's see here. Gonna have some copper. Look at that compass, pretty cool. All kinds of stuff. If you like dumpster diving, I already said that, didn't I? If you like treasure hunting action, check out my next dumpster dive video. For those of you new, I will go through this in a little bit of detail down at the yard. I'll separate it out. Another comment I get is, why don't you do that before you go to the yard? And one thing a lot of people might not think of is I only have one container. So even if I separate it out here, it's all going in one container, right? So when I go to the scrapyard, it's all in one container, no matter what I do. See what I'm saying? So but generally, for good information, when you go to the scrapyard, you want to know how they do things. Just whatever your scrapyard tells you is okay and not okay, that's of course what you will do. Scrapyards are so different. It's amazing. I did know that actually before I came to YouTube, because every scrapyard I go to around here, there's about 7 or 8 in the area. They're really different. It's amazing. I can't imagine how much more different they are across the country, across the world. I think over in the UK or Europe, I think I've got comments saying their scrapyards wouldn't take a lot of this stuff. I think they're talking about the stuff that's like in plastic. Like they probably wouldn't take that. I can throw that in with my tin, that little printer. Scrapyard action. You want me to go? Okay, so find myself a spot. This looks like a spot right here. Looks like a spot to me. There's something you don't see all too often. That's like from some kind of metal fabricating business. Shredded aluminum. I found a bunch of that. I have a video like that. If I can find that video, I'll link it up in the description. It actually turned out to be pretty good. This is a lower quality aluminum, so like if they throw that in the smelter, I think because it's so fine, a lot of it will just get burned out into the air. So I think it's a lower price, but I'll try to find that video. It was a long time ago. I'll link it up down in the description if you're interested in that. Here it is. Let's run it down. I got some short steel in here. This is tin shred. They gave a little bit more for a short steel. It's got to be a thicker material. It's got to be under 3 feet long. If it's over 3 feet long, they call it long steel. These here, they might go with short steel, but see that rubber gasket in there? They may throw this in my tin shred, even though it's a giant piece of steel, because it has a material in there. Technically, to get short steel, it has to just be steel. So that might go in my tin shred. Thing like a chain, bike chain. Nice big bolts, short steel. Here's some aluminum breakage, that Kirby vacuum. That's aluminum with other material stuck to it. That's an aluminum crank on a bicycle with a steel sprocket. This is aluminum with some kind of material stuck to it. A little piece of steel bolts. That might not qualify for breakage. I might have to take those bolts off of there, but that one doesn't have any, so they might let it slide. That's part of an umbrella patio. Patio umbrella. I broke off there. It's got plastic on it and little steel nuts. This is a window frame, window screen. Normally I'll take the window screen off of there, and normally I'll take the blinds, these aluminum blinds, off of the steel bars. Actually, I see they're aluminum. I'll get clean aluminum. So if I took the aluminum off here, I'd get 35 cents a pound for the aluminum and 5 cents a pound for the tin bars. Yeah, and but just leaving it like that, I get 10 cents a pound for everything. So just one piece like that, it's not a huge gain taking it off there, but it is easy to take off. Normally I do, but today I'm just gonna, for an example, I'm gonna say, because a lot of people don't have time to mess around, right? You don't have to clean none of this stuff up. I could just, these aluminum blinds, that window screen frame, and vacuum, just throw it all as aluminum breakage. It was 10 cents a pound last time I was here. Hopefully it's up to like 15 cents a pound. Here's some stainless, some dirty stainless. That was some roadkill there. Cars been running over that one. Inside there's a rubber hose and woven stainless around it. So that'll probably go with my aluminum breakage. Stainless is more valuable at the present time than aluminum, so that probably might not be enough to weigh. It's close, but I might just go with that, and then I'll separate it later. Here's some dirty brass. This is a dishwashing sprayer. The coil, that dude is wrapped around that to give it strength and springiness. And that's a steel, and then this is a stainless steel, similar to these, stainless steel with plastic hose inside. But this is a big hunk of brass, so it's gonna go as dirty brass, and it's got plastic. That piece, you'd have to have some strength to get that thing off of there. I'm not gonna wrestle with that. So that's gonna go as dirty brass. And then a big old plug I'll throw in there as dirty brass. I think that was like 75 cents a pound. And then I got some junk wire here. Not really enough to weigh, I don't know. Might just throw that in with that or something. Lots of scrapyards won't let you mix and match, so I might just take this back with me, right? But I might just give it to them for free, whatever. Look at this bucket of copper. Nice bucket of copper. Nice little bucket of copper. I wouldn't mind having a bucket of copper like that every day. At today's prices, $3.60 a pound last time I was here. These are probably valuable in their own right. You could probably just sell that. It's probably a lot more valuable than scrap, but I generally don't mess around. I just get rid of stuff. Got too much stuff to deal with. Here's some number 1 insulated copper wire. Might be a pound or 2. It's at least a pound. Might be 2 pounds. Chunky stuff, right? Number 2 insulated copper wire. Like the thin braided wires and stuff. See that? That's number 2. So number 1, number 2 insulated. This would be like a number 3 insulated, a junk wire. Here's some electric motor bucket. A couple little transformers in there. Electric motor out of a stand-up fan. Here's my aluminum bucket. Got the rest of that patio umbrella pole. I'm gonna get run over here. Better pay attention to what I'm doing. A license plate, a couple cans that aren't enough to weigh. Throw that in there with my aluminum. Here's my brass bucket. That's a nice little bucket of brass. That's all one solid chunk of brass. Some scrap yards might require you to clean that up a little bit, but that's actually pretty clean as it is. Some scrap yards might be so picky that you have to get that out, but this scrap yard will give me clean for that. And then all these nice little pieces of brass down here. You gotta watch my next dumpster diving video. It's a doozy. It's a doozy. I found gold and copper and brass, night vision goggles, $150 worth of textbooks, $150 golf dealy sensor thingy majiggy, all kinds of stuff, man. Nice little pieces of brass in here. And my tin shed is gonna have things like that battery charger, part of the fan. That's the motor off the fan was on this fan. And here, I thought these were copper when I first found them, so I made a mistake in my last video. Those are not copper, those are steel. They were wet, so I couldn't see the rust. I can see the rust now. Copper does not rust. I got some circuit breakers in there. There's little silver alloy tabs if you want to do that and refine them. You can find videos on YouTube of people doing that. It's really not all that great money, but I suppose if you got a system down, and you might be able to do something about it if you had a bunch of them. But that bike sprocket that was with this is a rotor, a brake rotor off that bicycle, and like that could go with short steel, but see how it's got the rubber on it? See that? It's got rubber on it, so it goes tin shed. No clock. And let's go see what it's all worth. Oh, I had this soldering wire. I don't know exactly what category to put that in. So probably, I don't know. They might throw that in with the aluminum. But I'm gonna put that in my storage unit. You never know. I might find myself at the hardware store buying a spool of that someday in the future and saying, hey man, remember when I scrapped it? So I don't know, what's that cost? I have no idea what that costs. $5, $10. But anyways, that's gonna sit in my storage unit. I might need it one day. And these are some funky ink tanks you'll see in my next video. Little gold plate on there. Those kind of just float around. I take them back with me, and some sticky notes, and got myself a new magnet to operate with. And what else is new around here? I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, if you don't got time, man, you don't have to clean none of this up. Just take it in, drop it off. I don't care. I'll give you a lower price, but oh well. Some people don't have time. I know that for sure. So it's not convenient for a lot of people. So you don't have to put any time into it, man. Just drop it off, get it done, right? Then there's other people that will sit down and they'll clean every bit of this off, every piece of clean aluminum, and get the motor out of there. You could probably sell some of the parts on eBay. That's a worthwhile vacuum cleaner, and let's go see what it's worth. Alright, let's see how I did. I had 16 pounds of number 1 copper pipe, And the price is, oh, it went down 20 cents, $3.40. That's a bummer. How's the rest of the prices doing? Everything else looks about the same. That was at 30 last time. It said 25 to give me 30. They still might give me 360. I'll see. Sometimes they don't update the board. I haven't been here for a couple of days, but everything else looks about the same. Let's see how we did here. Try to get out of the wind. 35 pounds aluminum breakers, 10 cents a pound for $3.50. 1 pound clean aluminum, 35 cents. 3 pounds electric motors. That was this fan motor, 2 little transformers. 3 pounds, 30 cents for 90 cents. 3 pounds dirty brass, 75 cents a pound for $2.25. That truck has something really heavy in the back of it. That dirty brass, that was that sink sprayer and that plug, and that piece with the steel stuck on it. 24 pounds tin, 5 cents a pound, $1.20. Had 9 pounds of brass, $1.80 a pound, $16.20. It looks like they need some new printer paper installed. Did you know that's what those lines mean right there? See how the lines started showing up? That means their paper's about to run out. It's a warning. Did you know that? Number 1 insulated copper wire, 1 pound, $1.85. Number 2 insulated copper wire, 4 pounds, $1.15 a pound, $4.60. 31 pounds short steel, 9 cents a pound for $2.79. Number 1 copper pipe, 16 pounds, $3.40. I was hoping it'd be $3.60. For what does that say? What does that say? I can't read it. $54.40 for a grand total of $88.04. What was the electric motors? Yeah, see that electric motors is 30 cents. The menu says 25. I was hoping the menu would say 340 and they give me 360, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm gonna buy some Bitcoin with that. Anyone interested? But I hope someone out there learned at least something, and I hope everyone else enjoyed the show. As always, thanks for watching. I think I'm gonna make a premiere video out of that dumpster dive video that was supposed to put out today, but it's still uploading. I'll go ahead and make that a premiere, and I'll sit down in the comments section and watch it with you guys. I'll probably do that Tuesday or Wednesday. See when I get this one out. Hopefully I get this one out tonight, Monday night.